Hogzilla Barbecue, welcome to the channel. This week we're going to do a whole hog pulled pork. Well, sort of. Doing a cheat. 3 cuts of meat: pork belly, baby back ribs, and a Boston butt. And it is good. First up are the ribs. Same as last time. Get that silver skin off of there. Prep them with your favorite rub. I use my own butt rub recipe. Any store-bought will work. Any favorite rub you have, go ahead and use it. It'll work. I don't use a binder on these. Again, just put the butt rub right on there. Or rib rub, I call it butt rub. Same thing. Then you're gonna let them sit about an hour. They'll sweat out a little bit. Don't have to be pretty because these are gonna get deboned. But it is gonna be good, I promise you that. Get all the sides, all the ends, get everything covered. Don't want naked ribs. All right, next up, pork belly. Get those corners, get everything rubbed up real good. Make some good burnt ends with that pork belly. Some brown sugar, chop them up. Oh my God, we'll talk about that later. All right, I did the butt the same way I did my prime rib. GPS, let it sit overnight in the fridge, uncovered, and now we're just gonna powder her up with some butt rub. You can use store-bought, make your own. I use my own. And there you go, ready to go. Now you're gonna want to put a probe in that butt. Oh, temp probe, sorry about that. All right, we're gonna put them on here. I got a probe on the deck there too. Gives me a good temperature inside. There's the ribbies. And the belly. Oh, I'm getting hungry. There's another shot. Street level. All right, she's ready to go. All right, I added some pork sausage, something else to eat during the week. Didn't stay on there very long. About an hour and a half, I think. And we're gonna check on these things, spritz them up. There's the pork belly. It doesn't take much for that. We're gonna pull it off. I don't want all that juice to run out of it. That's all flavor. About every hour, come down and spritz them up. Now we're gonna do that little Kansas City cheat. We're gonna wrap these ribs up. Give them a little moisture there. That's still cranberry juice and apple cider vinegar. I'm still using that. That one's ready. Now these ribs you could eat right now. Got about a 1/4 inch of pullback, perfect. But we want them to get soft because we're gonna pull the bones out. Gonna overcook them basically. Fall off the bone, which is not the way I like my ribs. But for this recipe, it is. All these different cuts of meat go together. And man, it's good. All right, these guys are gonna come off. I think I had about 4 or 5 hours on those, and I think I did the butt for 6. Got them resting there between a couple of towels. Gonna move this butt over. Turn it. It's gonna go for another hour, 2 hours. Getting close. Oh yeah, look at that. She's ready. Okay, so I wrapped that butt up in some foil. I dropped it in a cooler and actually left it overnight. Next morning, start deboning and getting this stuff all ready. Because next step, it's going to sit in a crock pot and get happy. See, those bones are just falling right out of those ribs. It's not the way you'd want to eat them. There's a lot of good flavor right there. See how they're just jiggly? There's another one. Make sure you got all of the bones. Get them bones out of there. Alright, here we go. I'm going to pull that butt all apart. Some of it will get cut up so that it's in nice even sizes. Most of it will just break away. Got to get that skin off of there. Could make chitlins out of that if you wanted to save it. Making pretty quick work of that. Got a lot of good meat. There's pork belly. We're going to chop that up into little pieces. Smaller than you do burnt ends. Burnt ends, I cut them up to where they're square. Some brown sugar. All right. We're almost there. Like I said, at this point, I put it in a crock pot. I put a beer in there, a cup of apple cider vinegar, and about a half a cup of brown sugar. And it almost makes its own barbecue sauce because you got all that butt rub on there. And it is good. All right, so that's about it. I'll make up some sandwiches, a little sliced onion on there, some of my homemade sauce, and spaghetti squash. Gotta have something halfway healthy with this thing. Jeez. Heart attack waiting to happen. All right, that's it.
Hogzilla Barbecue. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. I thank you, and Zilla thanks you.